friends, welcome back to the channel. I'm Cher. So we have yet another Black Friday haul that I did. I have been busy hitting a lot of the good sales out there. This is kind of my part 3 of my Black Friday shopping hauls. So this time it is my Tarte haul. Tarte was having an amazing sale. There are still a few similar deals left at Sephora as well. So I thought I'm going to share my little mini haul with you. I didn't get much, but what we're going to do is we're going to do a try on so you can get a feel for some of the things I picked up. And there's a few things that I had recently gotten in my Tarte mystery box that were a big part of this sale. They were like heavily discounted, so I'll probably feature some of those as well. If it helps you, if you still have your eye on a few things that are on sale still. The big, huge sale they had is no longer going on, I don't think. But some of these other things are still going to be a discount. So let's get playing with makeup. We're going to do a full Tarte try-on today. All right, so first, let me share what I got in my haul. And then what we're going to do is try everything out. Some swatches, because I did get several different types of lippies. And we'll also probably do try-ons with some of the stuff I've already gotten in my mystery box, a few things on the side. So the biggest thing of all that I got was the Maneater palette. I cannot believe what a steal this was. And I have wanted this palette for a while. I really had my eye on it, but I didn't get it because, I have so many palettes that did I really need it? But when does not needing something really stop me from shopping? So incredible deal on this. I think these might have been 80% off also, if I remember that correctly. So this was my big steal. Now I had a couple others I wanted and they sold out while I literally had them in my cart. I was mulling it over, going back and forth. And so they sold out, but I'm going to share a couple of other palettes with you. But for right now, look at this. I love the packaging. The leopard print on here is everything. And then check out inside. This is so beautiful. I don't even want to touch it. It's so pretty. And yeah, I think this is going to be a Cher palette because look at all of those pinks and like cranberries and lighter neutrals too. They have like just about everything I could ever need in this palette. And then you have that pop of green. Unreal. So we're going to play with this palette today, come up with a look. So that was the first item I got, which was the big super mega deal. Then they had a few things that were 30% off, and I could not believe these were 30% off, guys. It was like with a code, but still on a good sale. So I grabbed 3 of these Maracuja Plumping Lip Oil Juicy ones, okay? I have been dying to do the lip oils. I love their balms. I just love the whole like Maracuja line. And we did just get one of the balms in our Allure beauty box. I don't know if my Allure will drop before this or after, but I'm getting like Tarte Maracuja stocked up while it's Black Friday. So we are going to swatch these and try them out also so you can get a feel for all the colors. So that is Honeysuckle. They all look pretty dark, but I kind of did need some dark. We have Berry. So you can kind of get a feel for that. And then we have Currant. I'm really excited about Currant because I want some of these colors for winter, these deeper colors and whatnot. Now, what I love about it too, I think that they might have like a pop of shimmer in them, but I don't completely know. I was wanting like the shimmering holiday ones. I think one of them has it. It might be this one, the Berry. Yes, shimmering berry. So that right there I'm so excited about because I have been dying to do those lippies with the like shimmers on the lips, all decked out for the holidays. So those were the things that I got. It was very mini. But then we also got foundation to try. Can you believe I have never done the Tarte foundation? This is the Amazonian Clay 16-hour full coverage foundation. So excited about this. So we're going to do a full face of Tarte today. Now I do already have my brows a little bit done because I don't think I have any Tarte brow products. So anything I don't have in Tarte, I'll fill in, but I got a few more things in the mystery box we're going to play with in addition to these. and this, and let's get started. Actually, before I put on the makeup, I figured we'll talk about the cake butter. This body butter is so good, guys. The Sugar Rush. This was on sale. Amazing stuff. I love it. I've started using it. It really kind of feels a little bit almost like a pudding kind of feeling, very softening. So while it was a huge sale, I think several of you probably grabbed this, and I had gotten this in the Tarte mystery box. So huge hit. I don't know that it's still on sale out there, but I figured I would share a review on it because I've been using it and love it. I thought about picking up a second one or two or a third one, but I didn't. I'll tell you real quick a couple other palettes that were a huge sale. One is on sale still right now though. Okay. Check out, I can't remember if it was on Tarte site or Sephora site, but check this out. I'll try to link it maybe in my caption and put all the products from today down in my caption. And so if there's one I see that is for a deal and still on sale, I will flag it for you there. So the Tartelette Juicy palette is a huge deal. I think it's like maybe 20 bucks right now when it normally runs for 40 or 50. So I got this one in the Icon box from where Lisa Vanderpump had been the curator, and it is such a good palette. I love it so much. So many pinks. It is absolutely beautiful, and it is still on sale, guys. So you can grab this one. If you want to see my full try-on of this, I did do an Ipsy try-on video, and so you can kind of see it. I have the swatches in the unboxing for Icon box, and then I did a follow-up try-on with it as well. And then I also got the Sweet Tarte Cravings palette. This came in the mystery box also. Love, love, love this palette. I'm going to put in at least like a picture of a look I created with it. It leans slightly more warm in this one, but lots of pinks again in it with some warmer tones. This was definitely on sale during that huge sale they had, but I don't think that it is anymore now. And then there was another Sweet Tarte palette that I actually had wanted, and that's one I had in my cart. And while I was mulling over some other decisions, it sold out. And it was like lighter pink shades and all. So I really, really wanted that one and didn't get it, but that had been a big deal as well. I think at the time they might have had the Tartelette in Bloom on sale as well. And again, I don't know if this one is there. There's one almost exactly like it. It's like Amazonian clay one with some of the same exact shades, but I'm thinking it's not this exact same one. Now, this is just an oldie but goodie that I have and I've used in bridal makeup a lot. It's just your fantastic like overall neutrals. Not much like pink going on in there, but just a good like neutrals palette. Lights, Camera, Actions mascara. I've emptied this. It's in my little empties bucket right now, but this is always an oldie but goodie. I don't know if this is on sale anymore either, but I think it was on sale during that massive one. So there was just a lot of things that went on sale that like I already had or have had before. So I picked things that were new for me. All right, so we're going to go back to doing the makeup now. I'm going to start off and kick it off with, of course, some Shape Tape. This is a little mini, the little travel ones. I had gotten a bunch of them just to have different shades for my kit. And now I'm just kind of using them for personal use because I don't feel like in the minis that it's the same formula, or it's just really hard to get it out of the container to use for clients. So we're going to stick with Tarte and, of course, do our OG Shape Tape. Like everybody knows Shape Tape, right? So I'm going to go in with it. Shape Tape is one of those that is a pretty full coverage, but it can get cakey for people with mature skin and whatnot, mature eyes. So I do this for my full coverage girls. To start off using that as kind of my eye primer, and the shade on it is Medium Sand 345, which is kind of around my skin tone a little bit. I'm not doing much of the brightening concealers these days. I try to kind of match to my skin tone these days. Okay, and then I set my eyes off camera because I don't own a Tarte setting powder. All right, guys, we're going to go straight on in with our Maneater palette. She's so pretty. I just don't want to like mess her up at all. That first swatch, I mean, this is just gorgeous. I feel like you have so many colors here and a lot of different color stories because you can do all golds. We can do a lot of pinks. You have smoky, some neutrals, and something with green, maybe green and golds. Like, there's just a lot of options in this. And here are the swatches from the palette. I think they are just gorgeous. Look at the shimmers here. Aren't they so buttery and beautiful? And I'm loving all of the shades in this as well. Pinks, oranges, neutrals, the green, you name it. I think I have an idea. I think I want a little bit of green, but maybe like smoky green in the eyes here. And then on the lid area, either keep it a little bit more pinky or gold. Hard to know what I want to do, guys. I'm gonna go with Temptress right here in my crease. I'm gonna go with maybe Mischievous. Yeah, Mischievous. Even though I really want to play with the other pinks, but I just don't know if that's gonna go with my green as well. I'm just gonna kind of pop that a little bit here on the sides, but not on the whole lid yet. Just kind of make a little bit of a V with it. Then I'm going to try this Enamored right here, kind of on my lid, but closer in towards the inner corner. That's kind of my skin tone, so it's not showing up that much. But so far, guys, I really love this palette and how it's blending. It is a really nice formula. Gosh, this might be my favorite Tarte palette so far. So right off the bat, we've got more of like a orangey, not peach, but like this kind of coppery color. It's reminding me a lot of the colors in the Sweet Tarte palette that I got, but we're gonna start adding in a little touch of the green and maybe like darker black and brown out here on the edges. So I'm first gonna come in with this Alluring smaller, fluffier brush and kind of do it like on the edges, and we're going to start building up almost like a wing, but with eyeshadow. And I'm going to extend it out a little bit too. Okay, and then I'm also going to build up with a little tiny touch of black. This is called Animal Instinct, but just the teensiest bit right here. So it almost looks like I just put a wing in there, but kind of diffused. My dog is snoring in the background. He was up at like 5 because we had a thunderstorm, and he's terrified of thunderstorms. So he was like climbing on our heads around 5 in the morning, so he didn't get any sleep. He was just shaking all night. All right, Fantasy is the green. So now I guess he's catching up on his sleep from where he was up. So I'm going to use this green now to just kind of map out a little more very subtle but and diffused green into my wing here. I think because the like coppery color there turned out so much more dark than I was originally thinking. It's not quite what I had in mind, but it's all good. We just kind of pulled some colors together and made a fun look, right? I'm gonna do a little green on the bottom here. Voila. All right. Let's pop on. Should we pop on some gold? I don't know, just for fun. Just for funsies. I know it's not really going together that well, but let's try that gold right there. This is called Sundown. And I will pop it right here in the corner for a little highlight. Voila. Okay. Let me see if I have any Tarte eyeliner. I think I have some other Tarte mascara. I'll be right back. Okay, I do have a Tarte mascara. It's the Maneater Emphasize, but it's in the color blue. I'm not sure that that goes so well. I don't think I'm going to use the blue, but I'm just going to use the black out of the palette to map out a little more liner. So I'm going to make a little bit more of a wing right here with a precise brush. All right, now we're going to go in with the Maneater mascara because that is more what I have in stock. This is like a really nice lengthening wand. It kind of grabs every lash. Definitely great for the bottom lashes. But y'all keep in mind, I don't have lashes hardly at all, so I am not a great model for mascara. We got started on our eyes. Let's work on base now. I got the smoothing primer in my mystery box as well. So we are going to start off with a little primer from Tarte. Give it a try. I like this one. It's very smoothing. And that's one thing I love in primers. Stiffle and bring it around. And I can already see my face smoothing out. Can you? Yeah, love that. And now let's try this foundation. I can't believe that I have never tried it. So we have the Tarte Amazonian Clay. I am probably going to be a light neutral. They have it like divided up by skin type. So we will try that. I hope they gave me enough. Sometimes they don't give you enough on these samples. Okay. Now they said this is full coverage. I am not sure how I feel about that. I think I just can't get enough on my brush is what it is, because it's a sample. It feels pretty good. I would not say that this is very hydrating. Like, I think it's probably going to be your matte. Is this a matte one? It says 16-hour foundation for feather light full coverage without the cake. Poreless technology that helps improve the look of pores, fine lines, and wrinkles. Whipped mousse texture. Yes, I do feel like it has a whipped mousse texture. Glides on like silk to cover imperfections with a soft matte finish. Yeah, so I was right. It's a little bit matte. So yeah, which is not usually what I go for as much. I'm not a matte girl because I've already got pretty dry skin, and it is very lightweight, as they said. It does feel like it's going on very silky, which I like. I don't think it is full coverage though. At least maybe it's just that I'm not getting enough on. Let me see if I can use a different shade just to get a little bit more. I'm going to go with light medium sand. 275. Might not be quite my shade match, but yeah. So it's okay, but I definitely feel like it's a matte foundation, and it's so lightweight that I don't feel like it's just this buttery blend into my skin. And I tend to like the really buttery, luminous ones. So it probably wouldn't be up there as my favorite foundation, but it's not bad for like if you're looking for a matte. I don't feel like it's super full coverage though. Yeah, I think this is a much more like medium, maybe less. I'd say medium, but definitely like lightweight for sure. Now I'm going to pop a little color corrector under the eyes, and we'll do a little bit more Shape Tape. All right, let's come pop in the Shape Tape. It's actually going a lot creamier than the other little travel sizes, so I got my nose crooked, sorry guys. And we are going to just blend, blend, blend. A big mirror. Yeah. So recently I've been using mostly the Natasha Denona High Glam concealer. So now when I go back to Shape Tape, it feels a lot more cakey to me. It is so full coverage. And it's like the Natasha Denona is too, but it has serum built into it. Now, I know with Tarte, with the Shape Tape, they do have multiple kinds of Shape Tape. They've got some that are more hydrating. I think this one is the just OG that I got. Okay, I'm gonna set that and I'll be right back. All right, I went ahead and I did my bronze and everything because I don't think I have any Tarte bronze, believe it or not, or contour. But we're gonna come in with some Shape Tape on the cheeks, some Tarte. Which one should I do? This one is extremely crazy, color-wise. And this one's very opposite, very toned down where you can barely see it. Let's go first with maybe the toned down version. I really like this, but it is very, very subtle. This is in the shade Peach. See, I mean, it barely shows up, but it gives a nice, lovely, natural flush. And I just love liquid blush. Like, it's hard to go back to powder after doing these kind of beautiful liquid blushes. So that is our Peach. I don't know, should we go with just a teeny bit? This is the shade Cherry. I might go with like just the tiniest little bit, but I've learned with this one, put it on the hand first. Oops. Here is the color. So you can tell, like, that's how it gets a little crazy, you know, is it's so pigmented here. And I'm gonna kind of swirl it around on my hand first. See that? That was all over my face the first time that I applied this because it was definitely crazy. And I'm just gonna kind of pop the tiniest bit on, just so we have a little extra flush, but not wild. Okay, I'm gonna go over that with a little finishing powder and just try to diffuse the transition a little bit. One thing about these darker shades like this on my aging skin is it really brings out age spots. I am gonna have a video at some point talking about like most flattering blush shades and whatnot, but just so many videos to get out right now. And I'm gonna pop just a little bit more on top of that again, so it shows up, but it looks like a little bit more natural of a flush. So let's go play with these lips now. Woo! All right, so our 3 lippies now. Let's go ahead and swatch them for you. I don't know if I'm gonna try them all on my lips or not. I'm definitely gonna go in with the berry shimmering one. I think that's gonna be the winner, but I'm gonna go ahead and swatch them on my hand first, and look how she does. Okay guys, so it takes a lot of pumping. You got to keep like really going at it for the color to get up in there. It's kind of interesting. That is crazy. Okay. There we go. So finally I got enough to make a little swatch. And that is going to be our shimmering berry shade. So see how it's shimmering? Fun. All right, I'm going to actually go ahead and put that one on my lips. Let's pop on Raisin. We're going to go kind of dark on the lip liner. And then I'm going to apply this as my lip oil. That is not what I was envisioning, because you got to like really pump it. It does not feel super hydrating like the balms do. I don't know. What am I missing, guys? What am I missing? There we go. Okay. It's just a challenge to get it out, but can you see the shimmering? I love the shimmering, and I love the color, especially when we mixed it with that lip liner. Oh my goodness, gorgeous. That is exactly what I was wanting. I wouldn't say it's as hydrating as it's, you know, it's called a lip oil, but it doesn't have a lip oil feel. It feels more like their balms do a little bit. This one's a little menthol, like it's slightly tingling the lips to plump them, but it's not really bad. Very exciting. I love that color. So we're gonna keep that on my lips and I will swatch the other two for you. All right, the next one is called Current. Again, you gotta just sit there and like click, 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 click until the color finally starts coming up. Ooh, even darker, guys. Look at that. Wow, gorgeous. So that one does not have the shimmer in it, but that's great color. All right, and then I've got Honeysuckle. Okay, it looks like this one's coming off a little more red. It's hard to get all that out of there, sorry. Yeah, it's just, I just am not crazy about the having to sit and click it forever. But there you go, there's our swatches. And I think that is the full look. All right, so here it is with my hair down, just to give you a little bit more of an idea. And that is it. I think that looks gorgeous. Honestly, I wasn't planning to go with such a darker, warmer, coppery look from this palette, but it actually came out great. It looks awesome. If I put some false lashes on, I think it's gonna really, really pop, but I just was kind of doing, you know, showing off the mascara, though you can't see it that well, and other parts of this. I love the lips, love the lips. It is a perfect color, and with shimmering, like this whole look could just be completely holidays. I think it looks great for the holidays, but also for like the fall too. Yeah, so I am in love with this palette. There is so much you can do with it, so much. I only just did a little bit from it. I can make a completely different gold look. I can make just all these pinks. So the pinks are what I want to play with next, because you've got some cooler tone pinks in there, not as like warmer tone. I think that with the lips and the cheeks that I did, I ended up pulling off a little bit of cool tone with it. But yeah, it's gorgeous. So super happy with my haul. And I'm glad that I got to kind of sample the best of Tarte sort of here, all of my Tarte stuff. I wanted to highlight the palettes that I own that are possibly still on sale. So definitely go check those out. Again, I'll put all the products down in my caption. And so if there's any that are on sale, I'll try to really point those out to you in the caption. And hopefully you can grab it in time. Yeah, so that was fun. My all Tarte get ready with me makeover here. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Happy shopping, happy holidays. Make sure you pop that subscribe and turn the notification bells on so you don't miss more of my hauls, try-ons, reviews, and a lot of beauty boxes like the Tarte mystery box we did. We do it all here on the channel. So you don't want to miss it all, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.